Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite cooking appliance, Microwave. And for today's video, we got our first trailer released by Ubisoft looking at the new map for the upcoming DLC, Para Bellum. Let's take a look at it and break it down over the next 10 minutes. Alright, before I get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like. I'll be covering up all the Para Bellum DLC as it gets released by Ubisoft. And so let's check out the video. Let's go! Now, going to the Ubisoft website and reading what they put about the Operation Para Bellum map is that the villa was designed to offer a competitive showdown. Now, they claimed on Twitter and on Reddit that this is supposed to be the most competitive map to date. And when I went to the invitationals in Montreal, they had all the pros stay for about a week and a half testing all the upcoming content. So I'm pretty sure that they all, voted hands down that this is supposed to be the most competitive map, and that's where they get this from. It says it sets the stage for diverse gameplay, providing a wide staircase, narrow tunnel, and secret hatches. Now, I don't know about you guys, but recently we just had the tower dropped on us, which was pretty bad. It's kind of like Bartlett had a baby with Favela. I mean, there's absolutely no vertical gameplay. And now that's kind of what Siege really is, right? It's mostly vertical gameplay, again, horizontal gameplay. It's all this different, angles and stuff that you're able to create. You're able to take the map and adjust it to the way you want to play, which they didn't really do on Tower, and Tower is just really bad. Tower. Anyways, the land belongs to the Vincihuera, a dangerous crime family known for smuggling activities. Now, I hope I said that correctly. I probably butchered it and I sound like an idiot, so let me know if I said it correctly in the comments below. The house is some sort of retreat for the lavish lifestyle with rare art pieces, but they ended up booking the hell out of there once they heard the Operation Para Bellum operators were coming for them, and they left everything behind, including some vital information for the taking. All right, now going back to the map here, we see the 45-degree angle parts of the roof up here. I'm not for sure if you'll be able to rappel up there. Now, Siege has this kind of thing where you can only get on top of the roofs where there is the flat surface, except for maps like Oregon. There is the angled surfaces there, but it's not common to be able to get on top of these areas. So I'm pretty interested to see if we'll be able to get up there or not, because we can also see on the right-hand side that there's that little bump, so it kind of makes it to where you can get on top of that part, but either you're going to have to vault. I mean, again, we don't know how huge that wall is. Now, behind the tower, it appears that there may be a hatch, but we don't really get a good look at it yet. We can also see the frontal area over there. We have the driveway, we have all the trees and the shrubberies and the walls protecting everybody, so that way Sergio can't spawn peek you, boy. That's right, Ubisoft just done nerfed you, fool. All right, my bad, I keep going on these rants. And for the next clip, we have a skylight area. Looks like you can only go down one side, kind of like the map Consulate, where you're able to get on top of there and rappel all the way down yellow stairs until Beaulo figures out some sort of way to drop all the way downstairs again and is able to rush you with Ash within the first 15 seconds. All right, we also see the vents up top look like birdhouses. I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe chimneys. I'm not an architect. I only play with Legos, and we don't make birdhouses on top of homes, but I could be wrong. For the next clip here, it appears that this is going to be on the south side because we have the sun setting in the west over there. Now, it appears here that you're not able to really breach any of the windows on that side. You also have the fences here that are blocking the door, so you can't really get into it. Now, I'm kind of wondering here if it's going to be kind of like on Clubhouse, where you're in the garage and you're able to see outside from those windows at the very top, but you're not able to see inside if you're outside or on the rappel. We also see a DJ booth kind of type thing here where you have the secondary outside area. Now, it doesn't appear that you're able to rappel on this side here because that little bitty roof is going to be blocking it. And downstairs looks like we have some sort of computer secure area, maybe some security area. That is the one of the entry points. And there's a door there, guys. Do you see that? There's a door right there. I thought those things were like legendary. You never see them in Siege. What is that thing? Now, of course, you're probably able to get on top of that area by that door, maybe jump on and vault inside the DJ booth, which is pretty nice because normally, especially on the map Coastline, you put a Valkyrie cam outside on the tree or on side the little poles there, and you're able to easily, so easy, it's like the easiest elo of your life, boy. Let me tell you, you're able to just get that spawn peek, just throw a camera out there and just run out there as soon as you see somebody. It's like the easiest part of the game. You can turn into a 5v4 just like. Now we also have a tree here. Now I don't know about you guys, but trees have bark, and bark is really cool because it's biodegradable. So keep that in mind. All right, for the next part of the video, we have a spawn location. It appears it's probably going to be called Well because they focus in on the next clip. Again, you can see the walls protecting you from being spawn peeked. Again, this whole part right here is just very reminiscent of the, what is it, south side of Coastline, I believe. And now we're gonna zoom in to the well where all the bodies are buried. And on this part, it appears we have another spawn point, just like they did with the Coastline reveal. And it appears that there is an Assassin's Creed logo in the middle. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there is some sort of history, some sort of background story that this whole thing is a simulation and they're in there testing it. And again, it kind of goes back to the Assassin's Creed thing where, are they really doing it? Are they in like the machines or something like that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you kind of agree with that whole storyline. Also, fun fact here, there are 18 steps there, and I bet you paused the video to count to see if I was correct. And for the next part of the video, we have a rick of wood over to the right, and we have some cars, one that is overlapped by a tarp kind of a thing to protect it. And on the left-hand side, let me zoom in. You can see clearly that the license plate doesn't mean gotcha. All right. I'll try to stop. Now, this part of the garage kind of reminds me of the map from Canal. This bottom part where you're able to sit in there as the defenders and run outside and be able to spawn peek anybody, you know, that you want to, or get anybody off the rappel. And it appears to me that there is no way for the attackers to stop that except for somebody dedicated to watching the flank. Now, you guys know what I'm talking about on Canal. You know where the white van is, where you used to be able to put a shield and jump inside and be able to take no damage when somebody was shooting you. And then it took Ubisoft like 2 years to fix. That was awesome. I bet you guys remember that. And on the map Consulate, right, where, you know, nobody could stop the secure points. That was so fun. And here we have a secret vault hidden full of treasures and all this cool stuff that probably doesn't really matter. You know, I'm probably going to be laying down here by this blue box, you know, with all my traps around waiting for somebody to come out because that's the diamond level plays that I do. We go crazy at the diamond level ranked games, twitch.tv/microwave. You can watch me run around with Frost Super 90. And here we have a statue of this naked lady, which is pretty cool, and a man holding some sort of phallus shaped object or a wooden spoon. All right, it appears here that we have a brewery with really tight angles, like super close quarter combat is going to be happening in this area. Maybe shotguns are going to be pretty useful on this map, which you guys know I love shotguns. They're just so good. Just so good. Now, I'm not really saying anything crazy, anything different, kind of like the drone holes for Coastline, you know, from the roof to the second floor. But I do see here that it appears the ceiling is not able to be breached because it reminds me of Chalet downstairs through the basement, the wine cellar area. This whole map appears to me that they were taking parts of the map that the pros really liked and they always held up in, and they incorporated it. I mean, can you guys see that? That's definitely what it appears to me to be. And for the next area, we have the piano room. Again, another room taken from another map. Here we have the parts of the ceiling, which appear to me to be breachable. And we have the white walls here that you can reinforce. But one thing I want to point out is this doorway. Most maps, they have an area where you're able to reinforce it. Again, Chalet, where you're able to reinforce between the doorway of trophy and kitchen, that little bitty area right there. And on maps like Consulate, where you're able to double reinforce the piano wall. It appears to me that these walls are not able to be shot through, so you're able to hold an angle there without reinforcements and use the shotgun efficiently. There's also pretty nice graphics and awesome paintwork. All right, let's get into the kitchen, where it appears that there are no microwaves. What are you doing, Ubisoft? What are you doing? You have this fancy house with all this paintings and all this artwork, and you don't have a microwave, but you have three microwaves in the downstairs area of consulate? Like, what is going on here, man? It's obvious to me that they're straight dissing me, and I am done with this game. Man, that gets me. Let's go back to the kitchen. Anyways, it appears to me that you're able to open up the wall again of Chalet. It has the same type of feel, the ceiling, and here we have the stairwell. It doesn't appear to be like a grand stairwell that you would see again, like spiral staircase on console. You know, I keep going back to that map. I'm kind of seeing the same thing here. But one thing to point out is that there are bars on the handrails there going up, but not the very top. Now you might be like, well, Microwave, why does that really matter? Well, if you've ever played the game, then you would know that these bars absorb every single shot, but don't absorb any of your enemies. So you end up firing like 30 rounds and not even hitting him, but he's able to fire like 5 and get you. So they went ahead and blocked that whole handrail area, kind of like they did with Coastline as you're going up the main stairs to the right. Other than that, it doesn't appear that you're able to open up the walls, kind of like, you know, on House, where you're able to go up the main stairs there. You're able to open up the wall from downstairs, the first floor, the second floor. It doesn't appear you could do that here, which is really good. So here we have a picture of Abraham Lincoln. I'm not sure what he's doing in Italy, but that's pretty cool, I guess. And here we have the ceiling, again, appears to be breachable. You have the ceiling lights on, like on Coastline, and I'm really happy that they incorporated vertical gameplay, because again, I believe that's what Siege is. It's all about these angles, you know, looking up and down, vertical gameplay, horizontal gameplay, all that good stuff. And the new map that they had, Tower, and most parts of Meme Park weren't really breachable, and that kind of ruined the essence of the game. We have more paintings here. Now, one thing I want to point out again is to the left, these windows. Appears to me that they have the same type of texture, just like the clubhouse windows in Garage. So you're probably able to shoot through them, but you're not able to breach inside them. One thing I'd like to point out is the ceiling here. Again, this is obviously the second floor. I'm wondering if you're able to open that up. I mean, it kind of again looks like Chalet. That would be really cool if you're able to open up a room from the roof. That would be really new. That's something special we haven't seen yet. Another thing I want to point out is the brick texture. They actually took this and they incorporated it into Oregon on the meeting walls and the main stairwell. Now you might be like, why Microwave? Why does that really matter? Well, let me tell you, one little trick that I have and when I play is, especially on the armory wall, I like to reinforce the armory wall inside the room instead of on the hallway part, because it's a lot easier to see the outline of the enemy, because the reinforced wall is black and most of the armor that you wear inside the game is black. So it makes more of a visible outline. Now here we have the library part with a lot of books, and I don't know why they have these here, because nobody reads anymore, man. It's 2018. We all just draw caveman pictures and caveman emojis to signify what we're thinking. Eggplant, 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 eggplant. Oh, smiley, kissy, wink face, baby. And here we have another picture of somebody drawing. Somebody's probably gonna kill me, but like, that's a picture from Da Vinci or something. I don't know art, man. I'm an appliance. I'm sorry. And here we have the master bedroom with the hatch. Again, it looks just like Chalet. I can't get over how much they've taken out of the other maps. Another thing I want to point out is that the windows do not appear boarded at all. Now you can see that the sunlight is coming through. I'm wondering if you're able to shoot through them or breach, or, you know, hot breach through them. And here we have the vault, the high-tech security vault holding all the goodies, all the Easter eggs that we're going to be able to find out soon. You know, we've got shotguns, we've got a sledgehammer. Okay, that's really neat. And for the second to last slide, we have all these animals and all these creatures here. I don't know what they're called because I don't leave the kitchen. I'm hung up above an oven and I've been sitting there for 32 years, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun making this 1 minute video stretch out into 8 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I could use the ad revenue. Make sure you leave a like. This is going to be an awesome DLC because this is supposed to be the most competitive map and I'm really excited about it. But best bet, we're going to be covering everything that gets released this whole week. Now we have the finals coming up on the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. Hopefully Operation Para Bellum drops on the 22nd on the test server, so that way I'm able to bring you all the fresh type of content and all the ace gameplay at the copper level. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you next time. Bye bye.